'cause I believe in you.
Welcome to Unstoppable, presented by Virginia Baptist Foundation. I'm Pastor Kevin Swan of Newport News. During this study, we'll hear powerful stories from Christians, real people who face real challenges, including some of life's greatest adversities. We'll explore how these believers cope with disappointment and despair, how Scripture sustained them through tragedy, trial, and tribulation, and how God eventually transformed their pain into purpose, empowering them as unstoppable. Now let's start with Aileen Pitts, a precious widow who lost her husband not once, but twice.
My name is Aileen Pitts, and I live on the Devil's Rejump Road in Milford, Virginia. I met my husband a long time ago. We graduated in 1956. We were both in the same class together. We went together for a while. We got married in 58. We've had 3 children. We've got grandchildren. I've got great-grandchildren. We came from Pennsylvania. Don wanted to move back down here because he loved to hunt, especially with his cousins and everything. So we sold our house and we moved. We packed up 3 kids and everything and moved back down here. Don and I started this pond a long time ago for our children, just to have a little place to slide down the slide board and swim. And then it involved about different things, and each year we added some more things, and you keep adding things and adding things and adding things. And we have different people use it. The churches especially use it for baptisms. We have family get-togethers, birthday parties, and it's been a really blessing to keep it going. Something that Don, this was on his heart. And for me to keep it going, it's been a blessing to me. I think the Girl Scouts have used it. Young Life has used it. Dave and Daniel use it with their people. The church I go to, the young people use it. And we have baptisms. People say, well, my children were baptized down here, and that's great to know. Don was diagnosed in 2009 with early sets of dementia, but he kept on going. The doctor told him not to do a lot of figures, things like that, because he used to do a lot of contracts with real estate and everything, and he fought it for a while, and then he got really upset about things. In 2013, we had to put him in a home for a while. It was hard on him, it was hard. The only way I could get through it was with the Lord's help. I used to go up every day and spend time with Don at the home that he was in. And the Lord gave me the strength to go and be with him every day. And I know the last time I was up there, that was Christmas Eve. And I said, I'll be back, I'll see you in the morning. But I didn't know what morning that was going to be. One day I will. And the Lord took him home for Christmas, which I was grateful for that, and took him out of his misery, because he was a person that had it all together. And to see him kind of lose it was hard. Through the experience of the loss of my husband, it was devastating at first. You know, you lose your best friend, your support. But I'm able to share this with other people when I see that they had dementia or Alzheimer's in their home. My heart goes out to them because it's rough. I was able to share with someone just recently when I saw her mom had passed away. I didn't know she had Alzheimer's, so I saw it in the paper, and I was able to share that with the children because I know they've been through a rough time with their mom, because I had been the same way, you know. And I just hugged them and told them, I understand. The verse that I have taken is one that I put on his tombstone. Be still and know that I am God. And that is so true. We need to be still. A lot of times we get going too fast sometimes, but we need to be still in the Lord's presence. Since passing, I have more time, I guess you would say now, and I'm able to sit down and have my devotions early in the morning with quiet, where it's quiet, and that has really blessed my heart to be in contact with the Lord early in the morning. About 20 years ago, I think someone from the Virginia Baptist Foundation came and presented the Donor Advisor Fund to us. We gave just because of the presentation, and my husband said this would be great, like I said, would be a great way for us to give our funds, and we can watch it grow and see people come to know the Lord. Through the fund, we're able to benefit the Gideons, which my husband was a member of, and we're able to help the Young Life in our county. We were passionate about the jail ministry because my husband he'd always go Thursday night and have Bible study at the jails. And so we said, they're in great need of different things down there. The men are in great need. He says, I think, how about if we pray about it and see if we can support that through our Donor Advisor Fund? And so we have done it the rest of our lives. We have helped send funds to the jail ministry, and that's been a great help to them. He always supplies the needs. He always supplies the needs, and he always supplies the funds for me to be able to send and keep up what Don has started. I can reach out and share what the Lord has given to me to share with others.
Aileen and Don Pitts were happily married for more than 50 years. Needless to say, Don was Aileen's best friend and loving support. But then came memory challenges and an early dementia diagnosis. As Don lost his mental abilities and personality traits, Aileen slowly lost the man she loved. Within 4 years, she was compelled to move him into a specialized care facility, which was another painful act of love. The verse, "Be still and know that I am God," strengthened Aileen to visit Don every day for 2 years. Then one Christmas morning, Aileen lost Don for a second time, this time to the Lord himself. Caring for a loved one who struggles with dementia and Alzheimer's is perhaps as hard on the caregiver as the patient. In addition to overwhelming responsibility, the caregiver suffers loneliness, fear, and sometimes a broken heart. And then there are social stigmas. That's why Aileen now shares encouraging words with others encountering similar life challenges. She openly talks about her own experiences so that others might find solace in talking about theirs. Her Christ-based love is indeed love unstoppable. Next, let's hear from Alicia Corbitt. This avid fitness instructor held a deep, dark secret.
Hi, I'm Alicia Corbitt, and I'm from Roanoke, Virginia. I've been a fitness instructor for over 20 years, and I retired a few years ago, and now I let other people tell me what to do. My husband, Bob, he was a very kind man, very committed. Everything he touched, he was well at it. He was an avid hunter. He went to South Africa, out west, and he was one of the #1 archers. He won a lot of awards for archery. He was tall, handsome, gorgeous man, and we had a beautiful marriage of almost 25 years, and we were very passionate for each other and loved each other very much. And my husband, he had always dealt with depression and took medications, so he functioned well. The last 3 months of his life, something happened, and he developed anxiety on top of the depression. Started having suicidal thoughts. We put him in the mental hospital, and they changed his meds, and for a while he seemed to be okay for a few days. Then it started back with the paranoia, and he just was riddled with anxiety. He just wasn't the same man. The day that we were supposed to go to the psychiatrist, which took 3 months to do, that's when he committed suicide. He just thought that I was going to put him away, and it was a horrible situation. The biggest worry I had after that was, how was I going to tell his parents? I felt just sorry. I was so sorry for everything, even though I knew it wasn't my fault. But my brother-in-law, eventually, he was the one that told his parents. It just seemed unreal, and it was so permanent, you know. I knew it wasn't going to change. He wasn't coming back. Well, after this happened, I did pray a lot, and I felt at first that my prayers weren't getting there. And then I guess it was about a month into it, one day I just said, God, I'm giving this to you. I trust you. And that was such a relief. And then I take it back and give it up. You know, you go back and forth. But my relationship with God is very strong. You know, I talk to him all the time and pray in the mornings and the evenings, and pray for help to heal. Without God, I couldn't have made it through, knowing the promise of that he is in heaven and he's happier than any of us here on earth. That gives me comfort. And just recently, my little dog passed away, and I was like, the minute she took her breath, she jumped in his arms. Yes, it's Psalms 56:3, and it's short, but it means a lot to me. It says, when I'm afraid, I put my trust in you. And when I read that, I feel comfort. I know that God is there, and I know that he has me in his arms, and I trust him. And I know that sometimes I still get anxiety and I feel alone, but when I see that verse, I realize I'm not alone and never will be. Through this experience, I've been able to help others with their grief. There has been a number of different women that I've been able to help through their grieving process that their husbands had committed suicide. I've said that it's a club you don't want to be in, but you find comfort in knowing that someone knows exactly how you feel. If I had anything that I wish someone could learn and take away from experiences is to open up about mental illness. My husband didn't want me to tell anybody, not even my church, and I didn't, and I wish I had reached out. It should be talked about, and people should feel comfortable reaching out for help. So through my experience, I feel that the awareness and the stigma of mental illness, I can help that go away. With God's help, I have really overcome a whole lot, and I look back and I can see how much I have improved through the 3 years since he's been gone. And so the way it's changed me the most is knowing that leaning on God, I mean, I really used him as an anchor, and without him, I couldn't be where I am today. One of my purposes in life has always been my brother. I have a special needs brother, and I have arranged for him to be taken care of in case I pass away before he does. He's a big purpose in my life, and I've really given a lot of energy to him. VBF has helped me work through my will to benefit my family, and a special trust for my brother, and also my church that's very important to me. And through the Special Needs Trust, my brother will be taken care of, and I know that without that, it would be devastating for him. So through that trust, he's going to be able to live comfortably in my absence. And then my hope is that my church, we can pay down some debt and just, and do whatever they need to do with our church. I love that church, and I want it to be taken care of. And my family, they will be taken care of as well.
Alicia was a young widow, deeply grieved by her husband's suicide. They shared a passionate, loving marriage, so his suicide was traumatizing. Fortunately, Psalm 56:3 comforted her as she read it time and again. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. As time passed, Alicia transformed from a victim of guilt into a victor through Christ. Instead of looking inward, she began looking upward. Today, a person dies of suicide every 11 minutes. Yet seldom do we talk about it at home or church. Seldom do we openly discuss suicide, clinical depression, or those unseen, silent cries for help. That's why Alicia now strives to educate others. She breaks social stigmas by no longer hiding suicide in the dark. She brings it to the light, including the light of Jesus Christ. For only by recognizing it can we face it and hopefully offer treatment that prevents it. With heartfelt devotion, Alicia advocates for mental wellness as she walks alongside others. Dealing with mental health issues requires patience and courage undeniable, as well as love unstoppable.